It's Shiipty and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be giving you all an updated version of my favorite presets that I've been using as of this year. A few things that I'm going to be doing differently in this video though is I'm going to be listing my specs down below, as well as the monitor that I'm using and also my lighting mods that I have in my game. And I will be having a tag at the very bottom of the screen once it pops up as well if it is a Reshade or G-Shade preset. Miss Lollipop Sims, however, does have a tutorial out there where you can actually convert G-Shade presets to Reshade. If you strictly want to use Reshade, feel free to try it and see if it works for you. I've tried it myself and it's worked for me in the past, and I have used Reshade and used G-Shade effects, so I guess it all just depends on the preset, if it's compatible or not, but I will be leaving all of that down below for you guys. So without further ado, let's hop into today's video. So the first preset I have for you guys today is Pearl by Emil. This is a G-Shade preset, and there are some other presets by this creator that I like to use. Those would be the Serene 2.0 and the Serene preset. They are all really beautiful. I really love the tones to them. I like how it's a little easier to look at because sometimes presets can be a little bright. And another thing to point out too is the UI here. So if you guys can take a look at the UI, it really is just easy to look at. There's not a lot of shadows on it. It's not super transparent. And then also admiring the world. Oh my goodness, my sim, I'm so sorry. But also then just admiring the world and how beautiful it brings out the leaves and all of that. We are currently at 1:55 aka 2 o'clock, and it is fall and it's a sunny day here in Brindleton Bay. This is with the preset, and then this is without the preset. The next preset I have for you all is the Taro Milk Tea preset. This is by the wonderful Melixa. It is a G-Shade preset. Another honorable mention from Melixa would be Coffee Jelly, the gameplay version. I think Melixa just recently put out a cast version as well, strictly just for creating sims and casts and everything. But that is another one of my favorites, is the Coffee Jelly one. But this is just the one that I have in my game. I try not to have too many presets in my game, but this is what the Sims look like up close. And then this is what the world looks like. As you guys can see, the reds are a lot more brighter. The UI is still looking pretty good. I believe it's a little lighter than the last preset, so it might be something that you have to adjust, which these are all, you know, you're able to adjust. Just do not re-upload these as your own. But this is so beautiful. I love how the colors pop differently in this preset. This is what the Sims look like with the preset, and this is what the Sims look like without the preset. The next preset I have for you guys is Serenity by Miss Lollipop Sims. This is a G-Shade preset. Miss Lollipop Sims has also included a additional preset within this one, and it is for screenshots. So if you want to toggle between the two, she has a gameplay version and a screenshot version. And I've used both, obviously, for gameplay and screenshots, and they are phenomenal. But this is what the world looks like. Very pretty. Again, same thing with the leaves. I feel like this one is kind of similar to Melixa's, but if we look at the UI, it's a lot darker now. It's a little bit more visible than the last preset, but I do like how they bring different things to the table. And with the skin tone too, if you guys want to take note of this, with Melixa's it was a little lighter, but with this preset, this is what the Sims look like with it, and then this is what the Sims look like without. So it just kind of gets a little redder and lighter, but I still feel like it's not as drastic. So if you guys like this preset, go ahead and grab it from Miss Lollipop Sims. So the next preset I have for you all is my favorite preset. It made it to my last top 5 video, and it will remain in my top 5 just because it's my favorite. This is the Lithium preset by Gunther Munch. The creator did state that you can use this for Reshade and preset in their post, so it should be good for both users. But if you guys take a look at this, it kind of looks like the regular game, right? But as you all can see, it is the preset because I do have this cinematic blur on. I know a lot of you guys also asked me about this, and if you go to your Reshade or G-Shade, you should be able to type in the search cinematic blur, and that is what I use. And you kind of can like set your pinpoint, so if you hover over the Sims, it'll focus on them, or if you want to hover on the background, you can do that. And this is what I use for like a lot of my screenshots, but I'm sure there's tutorials on YouTube. If I can find one, I will link one below. But let's go ahead and take a look at this preset. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my cinematic blur. But if you guys look at the UI here, this is what I like about it the most, is that it's so close to the traditional. Like when I turn this off, you guys are gonna realize how close. So this is on, and then this is off. Did you guys see that? That was very subtle. And I think that even sometimes the in-game can be a little lighter than this one, but it does add some more shadows and a slight darker tone to the areas here. So it is really beautiful. And I think it's pretty easy on the eyes to look at, because it's not too much, you know, and it doesn't change the color of your game too much. So you can keep that traditional look to your Sims and the colors of their skin tones that you pick out, and it'll still be very, very close. So this is why this is in my top favorites in my top 5 video. It's just something I can never see myself getting rid of. Here is a up close shot of the Sims with the preset and then without the preset. The next preset I want to show you guys is the Luminescent preset. This is by the wonderful Hazelmine. If you guys are not following Hazel on Tumblr, you're missing out. I love Hazel's posts. The legacies that Hazel shares are all so amazing. So definitely go check out Hazelmine. But this is a G-Shade preset, and you can grab, I think, a different version of this. I want to say, I think it's like version 1 or version 2. So if you guys like this preset, go ahead and grab it from Hazelmine. But let's go ahead and take a step back and look at the world. It is very, very bright, very vivid. The UI, however, though, kind of stays the same, just a little brighter in some areas, like on the whites you can see there. But this is what the world looks like. But let's just go ahead and zoom back in for that close-up shot. This is what the Sims look like with the preset, and this is what the Sims look like without the preset. This entire time I've been talking about how presets are easy on the eyes. Well, I have to introduce you guys to my friend here in the Sims community. This is the preset called Easy on the Eyes by Savvy That Simmer. And I love this preset. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like to play my game late at night, and occasionally that very, very bright screen can be a little hard on your eyes, and I hate going into my monitor settings and changing them constantly. So the fact that Savvy has this, it's just saved me so much efforts to have to do things like that. So I really love this, and plus the preset in itself is just super, super stunning. We have a ton of the I think it's called bokeh, I can't say it, but the bokeh blur back here. So it really just like makes everything look that much more beautiful and mosaic. Let me go ahead and turn it off for you guys. So here is what it looks like without, and as you guys can see, the colors of the trees and everything are very, very beautiful. Again, super easy on the eyes. I have a friend in the Sims community who actually struggles with vision difficulties, and so I know it for a fact that she uses this preset, and she said it has just saved so much of, you know, the strain on her eyes and everything. So if you guys know anyone that, you know, may play the game and they have difficulty with vision, then this could definitely be a solution for them. But let's just take a look at everything else. So as you guys can see with the UI, it is a little bit, you know, transparent up here, but that could also be because of the MXAO that's on, or the shadow. So let me go ahead and turn that off really quickly. So yeah, if you go ahead and turn off the I think it's like the QX MXO and then the MXO, it'll go ahead and take those difficult shadows off of there. But pay attention too, because when you do take those off, it'll take off the shadows on your Sims as well. But as you guys can see, the UI is very, very easy to see. And because this one is so drastic, I am going to show you guys what the preset looks like without up close and also far away. So this is with the preset, and then this is without the preset. As you can see, immediately when I turned that back on, it got super, super bright. So let's go ahead and turn that back on, and let's zoom in and show you guys a close up. So this is what the preset looks like on with the Sims, and this is what it looks like off. Another preset I have to mention is the Strawberry preset. This is a 3G shade preset by Midsummer Moon 20. It's called the Napoleon set, aka just like the ice cream. So you'll have strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla when you download this one. I love the other two as well, but I have found myself using the strawberry a lot more, so that's why I wanted to showcase this one. But strawberry, it gives that really pink hue to your Sims. I love this one, especially for dreamy screenshots and things like that. If you turn on your background blur, it just makes for chef's kiss, beautiful pictures. But let me go ahead and zoom out so that way you guys can see the world. As you all can see, very, very beautiful, kind of light, almost like, I don't know how to explain it, kind of like watercolor in a way. Like when you paint with watercolor, you guys see how the colors are a little faded but also very present. But when you look at the UI, that is the one thing that I do want you guys to take note of, is that it is very, very bright. So if this is something that you're not comfortable with, you might have to go in and adjust the settings a little bit, but also it could affect ultimately the entire look of the preset. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like without and with. So this is with the preset, and then this is without the preset. Coming in for the close-up shot, this is with the preset and this is without the preset. The next and last preset that I have to show you guys today is the blonde preset, and this is by the wonderful Large Tater Tots, aka Tay, and this is a reshade preset. So there are two separate videos that you can watch if you want to convert G-shade presets to reshade videos. And then there's also the video where you can convert reshade presets to G-shade. So I will have those both in the description if you guys want to grab them. And this one here, I think it's one that I already converted. So I thought I had more, but this is the only one I had. I apologize. Again, this is the blonde preset by Large Tater Tots, and it is a reshade preset. This is what the world looks like. This preset is one of my favorites. It's so pretty, so airy. I really love just the overall feel of this one. It's similar to I feel like the Serene, or the Pearl preset that I use, but it's just a lot more vivid and colorful, but it still gives that light and airy feel. So Pearl is more of like a dull airy feel, where I feel like with this one it's very bright and vivid. And if we take a look at the UI again, we have a brighter UI section here, but on the sim side it's not too bad. This is what it looks like with and without for the entire UI in the world. And then close up on the Sims, this is what it looks like with and without. Thank you so much everyone for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to become a tugboat. I love you guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.